My name is David Hutchins, and I have an exciting episode for you today. We're down here in Seattle, Washington, more specifically Columbia City, where my good friend Ben Hunter, who's the executive director to Community Arts Create. They have an amazing building that they've just opened up to the public for all sorts of amazing opportunities. You can check out the link to their website below. But tonight's really special because it's their first open jam, all ages, and we're just going to check it out and see how it goes. So stay with us. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. Hutch here, and we're inside Community Arts Create building.
The Collaboratory.
We're calling it. I'm with Joe Seamons, a good friend of mine from Port Townsend, who is a big part of this program. Can you tell me what's happening tonight, Joe?
Tonight we have the first Rhapsody Music Jam. Rhapsody is one of Community Arts Create's programs, the music program. It's a multifaceted project that includes in-school residencies, public concerts for free, and free jams for everybody to participate in. The basic goal of which is to get more Americans into their heritage through their musical heritage, through folk and blues music.
Yeah, it's really cool. Do you think, for being like the first time you've done this, you had a pretty good turnout tonight?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a great place to start because I know that all of the people who are attending the jam tonight are really motivated people that have a lot of great connections, and they're going to probably keep bringing their friends, and it'll just build from here.
And you're down in Portland, right?
I'm down in Portland, but I come up here once a month to play music.
How do you feel like the community arts program up here is spilling over into Portland? Are you kind of...
Well, we're connecting it to the nonprofit that I teach for, Artichoke Music, and that's in Southeast Portland. And so we're just trying to really create a dialogue and a corridor of arts programming, and so that artists and students can connect in both places.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
really cool.
We're excited about it.
And do you have any ambitions to take a Rhapsody into the schools, correct, like that? Do you have any projects you're working on now?
Yeah, well, we're currently reaching out to a lot of different schools in hopes that we're trying to specifically hit underserved, low-income neighborhoods that don't have a lot of this kind of don't have a lot of access to any sort of arts programming, and specifically music programming.
Right, and I think what music programs are out there now for kids in that age range are so just Western structured, with needing to read music and needing to play exactly what your teacher's teaching you. And I think what's really cool about this music is it's a community music and it's a jam music.
Absolutely.
And I think one of the important things that I think you're trying to do is get into the school and show kids that there's more than just what they've been learning, and it's this type of music's an expression and it's a whole language of itself.
Right, right. Yeah, it's open to all, and it's not. You don't need any special skills. The important thing is that you just show up and you just go for it.
Right.
And that's a different thing, because a lot of people in our culture with specialization think that they're not good enough or they're not talented or whatever, and it's not really about any of that. It's just about going for it and believing that you have something to express that is real, and that's what's important.
And now I found out something that I thought was really cool, seeing how we met in Port Townsend, Washington at the Centrum Blues Festival, and I believe you've donated some money for a scholarship every year?
Every time that we do any kind of paid event, if we're hired to perform in a school or to deliver a residency in a school, then 25% of that income goes into a scholarship fund. That is, so we select promising students of color and send them to the Port Townsend Acoustic Blues Festival.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's an exciting thing. And they've also just, Centrum, who puts on the festival, has just gifted us with one scholarship. So no matter what, we have at least one. And then every time we raise enough money, then we can add another student to to send them up there, free room and board, free tuition,
right,
to attend the festival.
Man, that is so cool, because I know that going to the Central Port Townsend blues festivals for me almost 7 or 8 years ago, it changed my life. It opened up my it just opened up my eyes to this whole new world and friends and musicians and a whole style of music that I didn't even know was possible. You meet people there that are making a living off this. They're doing music full time, and I remember being in high school thinking, how's that possible? How could I do, make music and still make a living at the same time? And while it's maybe not a lucrative one, I think the Centrum Blues Festival really can show you, hey, there's people out here doing this, and if you work hard enough, you can get there.
Right.
I think the ability to bring in youth to experience that same thing is really going to help the culture out.
I couldn't agree more. And it's very important to show kids that is a possible avenue if they love the music and they want to do it for a living. It is possible for them. And also just to show them that there is a community to support them in whatever capacity they want to engage with the music, even if it doesn't end up being a professional capacity.
So we do, just to finish up here, remind everyone how they can get in touch with the program here and with Rhapsody specifically.
Sure. The best way is to go to communityartscreate.org and click on the link on the left side of the page. You'll see a little blue box that says Rhapsody in big letters, and that'll tell you how to contact us, how to get involved with the program in various capacities. And so you can look at communityartscreate.org, or you can follow our band, Renegade String Band, on Facebook, or Community Arts Create on Facebook, and all of those things will lead you to the Rhapsody program.
Cool. And we'll try to provide a link down below to make it a little bit easier for you. Any one thing to say to any youthful kid out there watching about learning an instrument, and particularly learning country blues and folk and bluegrass music?
You are, just through being an American, this music is free and open to you, and you are welcome to it, and it will give you a lifelong mode of expression that will prove invaluable to you throughout your life.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Joe.